Hello, welcome to JW Military Finance. I'm your host, JW. Today we're going to be talking about advance base pay during a PCS move and if you should take that. But first, please subscribe to this channel. Give my video a like, share my content with your friends. This channel is growing. I want you to come along with me. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about this advanced base pay and if you or I should take it during our PCS moves. I'm PCSing. Today, I had to make a decision during my TIS paperwork if I should take advanced base pay, and it made me stop and ponder. Should I do it? So I did some research, took some time, discussed it with my wife, and I chose, well, you'll have to wait and see. But let's talk about it. When can you get advanced base pay? From what I was able to find, there's only 2 times you can do it. During a PCS move, or if you're doing like a home port change on your ship, or your unit is changing where they're based out of type thing. What is it? Up to 3 months. Everything talked about 3 months. I'm not 100% sure if you can reduce and only do 2 months or a month. All right, that would be good to know, but everything I read said 3 months of base pay after all deductions come out of it. So that's like your taxes, your TSP, your TRICARE, any of those things already come out of it. So it's basically just your base pay. All right, no BAH, no BAS, no other, just the base pay. Then you get 12 months to repay it. Let's talk about some pros and cons before we talk about some money figures. Pros, it's an interest-free loan to yourself, all right? You're basically in debt to yourself. It's interest-free, cool way to get a hold of some cash and pay yourself back. Cons, the repayment period is relatively short. At only 12 months, it creates a relatively large monthly reduction in base pay over that 12-month period because you're paying your loan back. All right, to me, those are the only pros and cons. What can you do with this money? When would it be a good idea to take this money? I think if you were maybe looking to buy a cash car and you wanted to buy something relatively inexpensive in the $4,000 to $6,000 range, you could do this and repay the car note back in only a year, and you own the car outright, you have a collateral on the loan. Or like what I was thinking about doing was using the money to fund my wife's Roth IRA come the beginning of 2021. You could use it, it's supposed to be meant to help you set up a new house, whatever, but you get DLA for that. You know, there's other ways that you can do that this money would be in over and above. All right, I haven't recorded the video, but I'll link to it right here when I do my DLA video because that's one of the next ones. So click the pop-out banner depending on when you're watching this. But you can use this money. I mean, it's your money. Once you get it, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. I was going to use it to fund a Roth IRA. Now, did I take the money? Did I choose to take the advanced base pay? No, I didn't. I didn't do it. Why? Well, there's a couple of negatives that were already against me. One, the amount of money, 3 months, turned out to be a pretty large amount of money for me. Almost, pretty close to $7,000. If you divide that number by 12, that's a repayment of $580 a month. Not horrible. I can swing it. I can make it work. Not everyone could do that, but $580 a month. So you'd receive $580 less a month in your base pay to repay back that debt. What negatives did I have against me that made me go this route? So what is against me? The Social Security tax deferment. Watch the video I did here on the tax deferment. Click the banner. But that's already going to be against me the first 4 months of 2021. So I'd have this 580 plus that deferment payback, which for me was like another 100 and I forget the math, but it was around 150 bucks a month. So now you're talking, that's like $700 a month less pay. That's starting to hurt a little bit, all right? You're getting into a mortgage territory there. Then what else is against me? I'm PCSing from California to Louisiana. I'm losing a huge chunk of BAH, losing my BA, my family set pay. All right, so that's a huge pay decrease. And then to compound it with the first 4 months having to pay back, $730 plus the reduction of everything else. To me, I just didn't feel that I should do that. Yes, there is opportunity cost here all abound. That $7,000 invested in the stock market, for only 1 year, you're talking, hey, it could be $7,700, or it could be $6,300. Or you could double it depending on, but to speculate with that money would be against what I do. At the same time, you could fully fund a Roth IRA with it and add to your investments early, but I've already got a plan to fully fund that account through the course of the year. So this is just, for me, this wasn't it. But I do think that there's a good use of this money. I do think that if you potentially, and if you know this answer, comment down below. But if you can take less than 3 months, I probably would have done it if I only took 1 month, because to have to repay back only a third of this, which would mean the payment would be a third, if I was only paying back like $200 a month, that would have almost been a no-brainer. I do think that this is a good program. I don't think it should be an instant no, all right? You should consider it. You should take a look at it. You should see how much money you'd be able to get. You should see what your repayment plan would have to be on that money. Obviously, it's got to fit into your budget, but as long as you budget for it, you should be able to swallow it. 580 is a big number. I truly think if I was offered 1 month of advance-based pay, I would take it. I would take it really quick. That's the advance-based pay. If you've made it this far, please do me the honor of clicking that subscribe button. All right, give this video a like, share my content with your friends. Hope you learned something today. I hope I invoked some thought, some thought on your part. Have a great day.